This is Crook, a graduate of economics from Azad University of Sadavad. Crook always wanted to have a big and successful business, so he wrote down everything he had learned at university to apply all of it and become successful. Supply and demand, competitive advantage, economies of scale. These were the words Crook lived by. And now, with 100 pearls he had saved with great difficulty, he wanted to bring all those theories into the real world. Crook rented a small boat, bought a fishing net, and proudly set up booth number 47 at the end of the market. And that was the first day of his failure. The grand market of Sadavad was a merciless ocean. On the right, Mr. Shelby, with a booth the size of a ship, was selling giant fish. On the left, Mrs. Franklin, with sharp teeth and a terrifying smile, was auctioning fish at prices lower than their cost. Their voices attracted all the crocodiles. Biggest fish in the ocean. Real auction. Buy fish. If you don't like it, get your. And among all this, Crook at Tiny Booth 47 was shouting like a lonely mosquito crying in a storm. Fresh fish! Quality fish! But no one heard him. Crook, being an economist, started analyzing. What's the problem? First problem, economies of scale. Mr. Shelby caught 10 fish at the same cost. Crook caught just 1. Crook couldn't compete on price. Second problem, branding. Mrs. Franklin was so scary and famous that everyone visited her first. Crook couldn't compete for attention. He sat on his unsold fish boxes, tired and disappointed. His theories were correct, but his bank account was emptying. He was fighting in an oversaturated market, trying to compete with a tiny rowboat against a battleship. And it was foolish. Maybe I should just quit, he thought. Maybe economics in real life is like this. Big ones eat the small ones. He was drowned in his thoughts when he suddenly heard, "Excuse me, sir." Crook looked up. A tired mother crocodile stood in front of his booth, holding her baby's hand. She said, "Excuse me, do you have small fish?" Crook was shocked. All day he had tried to sell his medium fish to compete with others. Small fish? Man, the best fish are big fish. Look at those booths. They all sell big fish. The mother sighed desperately. "I've been searching for an hour. This whole damn market only has giant fish. My baby needs fish protein, but his teeth are too small to chew those tough big fish. He needs a small, soft, almost mashed fish. Why doesn't anyone think about us?" Crook was silent. The mother gave up and walked away. Crook took all his medium fish, cleaned them carefully, removed every tiny bone, chopped them into very small soft pieces, and even added a bit of sweet orange juice for better flavor. Crook was no longer a simple fish seller. He was a problem solver. The next day, Booth 47 had changed. He hid all his large fish and put up a new sign. Crook's flavored fish. Soft, boneless, perfect for little teeth, for kids and seniors. Mr. Shelby and Mrs. Franklin burst into laughter when they walked by. Flavored tiny fish? This idiot is going bankrupt. But 10 o'clock came. The same mother returned. When she saw the prepared package, her eyes shone. "Oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted." She bought 2 packages. 10 minutes later, she came back with 5 more mother crocodiles. By noon, Crook had sold every fish he had. The next week, Crook doubled his prices. Did anyone complain? No. Mothers were happy to pay extra, so they didn't have to spend an hour cleaning the fish themselves. Crook wasn't selling fish anymore. He was selling value and convenience. That night, Crook analyzed his victory. He realized his failure in the main market wasn't an accident, it was a rule. And his success in the new market wasn't luck, it was strategy. It's called niche marketing. How did I defeat the giants? Crook thought. I didn't fight them. I escaped. I didn't try to compete on their battlefield. I found a new one where they didn't even fit. Giants are forgetful. They were so busy fighting for the big customers, they forgot an entire group existed. Specialization means saying no. When I put up that kids only sign, I was saying no to 90% of the market. That was scary. But that no turned the forgotten 10% into my kingdom. Crook was no longer lost in the noise of giants. He was quietly collecting pearls in his little market. Now Crook understood two important economic rules. 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson. 2. Don't try to be a good choice for everyone. Be an unbeatable choice for one specific group. That's when no one can defeat you. But Crook was no longer the defeated economist he had been minutes ago. His brain was exploding. Her words kept echoing. Why doesn't anyone think about us? Crook suddenly looked around the market, at Shelby, Franklin, all the others. They were fighting over the 90% of the market. Big fish, regular customers, big restaurants. But the other 10%, mothers, children, elders, were forgotten. Crook ran after the mother crocodile. "Ma'am, wait, tomorrow at 10, come here. I'll prepare exactly what you need." That night, Crook didn't sleep. He threw away all the academic theories and focused on one thing. What was her problem? She didn't want big fish. She didn't want tough fish. She wanted a special fish for kids.